Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. As we're off in Week 9. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Sanders' first carry of the game. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield now from the 50. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Duvernay. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he is into the end zone from Baltimore. Touchdown. Devontae Freeman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Bengals nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a very nice game. It'll go a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Flush to his right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
First and 10, Joe Burrow. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's second down. Going to give this to Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You still playing the game?
Mm-hmm. It's another game.
Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Getting Stills, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Mayfield. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Give him my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Ball carrier. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. He's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Number 33.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Less than a yard.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
What the fuck?
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. The clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run with Sanders. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make the second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Now a carry for Sanders. And some room to work. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Ravens 14, Bengals 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk number because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now it's Burrow. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On third down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
My bad, bro. My bad. Whenever it frees, we'll just let the clock run out.
Now Chris Jones on to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 41-yard.
I ran 5 yards back.
Following a loss on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys have to look at it and say, we had them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them were bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield. midfield stripe. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous
but gave half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Down he
goes.
And they need to get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half. Mayfield. He'll air it out deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for a touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it's 21-3. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. A good-looking return set up here.
Dante Pettis on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Mixon with a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They give to Nixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Nixon. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it'll also lead to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got his man, Boyd. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. And the the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Burrow going to throw again. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. Perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 6. They'll run. It's Sanders. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. fielded near the back of the end zone. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. First down. Here's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control. And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play. The offense has had its moments, too. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT in the game. Instead, 2nd down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late? Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
3rd and 7.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Ravens 3-goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong. You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to have the hook of DeRoss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 1st down, Cincinnati. Burrow looking to pass.
Gosh,
Set up the screen. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
16 yards. And
from the gun to give to Nixon. Nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow, set up the throw. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Hey, what up? I'm playing the Bengals. Remember he beat me last time? I'm whooping his ass right now. Yup. I told you, man, that fucking playbook bullshit. Told you, man, that motherfucking playbook shit. Walk down. Goal line stand, baby. Huh? I know, I just goal line stand and you couldn't get in, baby. And the new guy I just got been. Hey, this nigga, Devontae be fooling, dog. Devontae Freeman? Devontae Freeman ain't no joke, dog.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
They call holding on my boy, dog. I'm beating me 28-10, dog. I told you, dog. Last time I played this nigga, I used that custom playbook, defense and offense, and he whooped my ass. Nah, my man was running around stupid than a motherfucker. Now, it's mano y mano. Execution. Flat out. Hold on. What'd you say? I'm just saying, yeah, but I ain't gonna fuck this one up. I got it. Last game I fucked it up, but I'm telling you what it is, man. Niggas, there's people who know, but they don't say shit with that fucking fake ass playbook bullshit. Yup, man. Nigga use that fucking playbook, that fake ass playbook bullshit. Your ass is toast. The man be running around goofy. Nah, you gotta play. Nah, you can't rely on no shenanigans.
We're gonna call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Just 28-10. I'm trying to get my boy 100 yards, dog.
Get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of
trying to get this new nigga 100 yards. He got 83, dog. I just need one more run. Good run.
First and 10.
He got 83 yards, dog.
Now Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I ain't gonna try. That's like rubbing it in and shit. I'm just gonna run the clock out, dog.
Just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I don't think that nigga ran the clock on me. That nigga ain't showing me no sportsmanship. Whoop his ass. I remember that tight single back white trips. This is it right here. I need like a 15-yard run to get him like. This might be it right here.
Here's second and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Got 86 yards. I'm just going to let him go with 86.
So it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
12 seconds left, dog. 28-10. I'm just going to let the clock run off, dog. But last time he beat me, so now he know what time it is. Ain't going to be none of that goofy shit this time.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting
I'm gonna tell you.
I got a player.
Yeah, I'm telling him, good game, bro. We back.
So for the Ravens,
because look, last time I played him, I didn't have Baker, I didn't have Sanders, I didn't have Mike Williams. Yeah, he had 40 yards rushing. Tell him I'll be stopping niggas on the ground, dog. Only time I don't stop niggas on the ground when I run that bullshit ass. I'm not picking no more custom playbooks ever. Cause that shit take you out the game, dog. That man be running around and doing that goofy shit. You know, it's like your man don't even be trying to tackle motherfuckers. You niggas struggle all game. We couldn't do shit. Now that's what I'm talking about.